Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby & Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
Kasha's Bazaar, located at 5727 Jesson Highway, across from Red, White, and Blue. Geeky collectibles and more. Find them on Facebook at facebook.com/Kasha's Bazaar. Kasha's Bazaar, 5727 Jesson Highway, the Flea Market.
The Vaping Tiger at 2812 Athenia Parkway. 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. The Vaping Tiger has handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices. The Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway and vapingtiger.com.
If you enjoy books that are sensual, macabre, unusual, and filled with magic, then delve into the worlds of award-winning author and editor Kimberly B. Richardson. Her books, Tales from a Goth Librarian 1 and 2, The Decemberists, and Maybon Pomegranate, will surely satisfy your craving for the strange and unusual. Her books are available through Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, as well as Dark Oak Press at darkoakpress.com. Have a cup of Earl Grey, turn the pages, and see what lurks within.
Resistance is futile.
Boldly going where no show has gone before. This is The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. Broadcasting from the tubbyandcoos.com studios, here's David and Brian.
Good afternoon, New Orleans. This is The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. Coming to you live from the tubbyandcoos.com studios. This is David D. Squared with
Brian Held.
How the hell are you, buddy?
I am wonderful, sir.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I like the sound of that for once. So, hey, man, we got a great show for everybody today. So
Yeah.
we got a word of the day. We've got some updates on some community news along with our top nerd news because we almost had a tragedy in the nerd community. But also we got our top nerd news, and then we've got we close the show every week with
This Week in Geek History.
Yes, and then, of course, we always open up our show with our boy Skungy and his pick of the week. But first, we want to remind everyone to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/The Week in Geek. Check out our website, twigradio.com. Follow us on Twitter at Twig Radio. And check out the Instagrams, The Week in Geek. Now, Brian, how can people listen to this lovely show?
Well, once we get off the air, we're going to take this recording and throw it up on Spreaker.com, or you can download Spreaker for your smartphone or tablet. You can also find us on iTunes, YouTube, and you can find the archives at foxsportsam1280.com. And, relive all your favorite episodes.
Yes, we'll do that. Let's do that. All right, guys, so without much further ado, let's bring on our boy Skungy and his pick of the week.
I am not what you would call a handsome man.
Skungy's Pick of the Week is brought to you by GameStop and ThinkGeek.com.
Skungy's Pick of the Week.
He might be an idiot savant.
Woohoo!
Skungy, what's shaking bacon?
What's going on, gentlemen, on this wonderful day?
It is.
Yeah,
Why the hell are we in such a good mood? There's something very wrong with this picture.
I actually went outside today.
It
was to play Pokemon Go, but I went outside.
Well, that's a good thing.
All right, so what are we talking about today, buddy?
So there's really not a lot out new, so I decided to go back a little bit. Red Dead Redemption, it just became backwards compatible on the Xbox One.
Ooh.
So for people who don't know, Red Dead Redemption is Rockstar Games, same people who did Grand Theft Auto and all those type of games. Third person, huge open world game. In my opinion, this is Rockstar's masterpiece.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So what about the zombie one? Didn't they have a zombie version of this game?
Yes, they did. It was called Undead Nightmare, and that as well is backwards compatible.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. Now you're talking my language.
So, like I said, for the people who don't know, it's about a guy named John Marston. He was a former outlaw, and now he was recruited by these government officials to take out his old gang.
Okay, sounds fun.
So you run around this, the southwest area, and it's basically where the Old West is dying. It's like 1910, so it's not technically the Old West. So it's a blend of the old and the new. So you'll have, some things that doesn't seem in place for an Old West game, but it fits. The story is great. The gameplay, like anything that Rockstar makes, is just fantastic. It's easy to pick up. There's so much to do in this game. It's a huge open world. It's one of their biggest worlds, even still to this day. And it's one of the best games that they've made. This game is in my top 10 of all time.
Man, well, that's
cool. And that means Dave can finally play it?
God, I hate your face. I hate your face. See, there goes my perfect day, Brian. God, I hate you. All right, so platform and price before I hurt my co-host.
Okay. It is, it's originally on the Xbox 360. You could play it on the Xbox 360. You could play it on PC. You could play it on PlayStation 3. But you would have to get the 360 version to work on the Xbox One. Because of the backwards compatibility of it, the price has jumped up. It's like $24.99 now.
Damn it!
Wait, but that
$24.99 is not bad.
The game and the expansion, which is the Undead Nightmare.
All right. Well, all right. I can live with that. And can I just download it from the Xbox store?
Not yet, but they're going to have that available pretty soon. If not, you can, get it from. It's very readily available. Like I said, it was one of the highest rated games ever made.
You're not helping my calm, John Spartan.
So, Skungy, you and I, we talked about some games the other night. Did you want to tell Dave about that game that we found, the Pong on steroids?
Wait, what?
Oh, my God. Video Ball.
It's called Video Ball.
Okay.
Video Ball is the best way I can describe it is what he just said. It's Pong on steroids. It's just these little triangles, and all he's trying to do is trying to knock the ball into the opponent's goal, and that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it. But it's the way that it's advertised makes it sound like it's the best thing since sliced bread.
And apparently there's some esports stuff popping up around it. Like I saw the trailer video.
Rocket League wasn't expected to do much, and then Rocket League blew up.
I know, yeah.
But this is even more bare bones than Rocket League. Rocket League has at least cars and everything. This is a triangle shooting a ball.
There's no downloadable content, no skins for the Pong bar.
Yeah, well, there are downloadable content. They said that DLC. They were talking about you are the controller. If you want DLC, put a hat on.
Oh, my God. That's insane.
It's awesome.
Oh, man. All right. Now, I have to bring it back for a second because I have a legitimate question. No Man's Sky, they dropped another trailer about like the space combat and some of the planet side combat. Now, I know that it's only available for PS4 and the dirty PC. What kind of PC would one need if they really, really wanted to play that game?
I'm
kind of looking at Brian too.
A decent one. I'm not going to say you have to have top of the line, but you would probably need to have decent because
hold on,
never ending.
I know.
Can he just get a Steam box?
Get a Steam box and it should work if the game is available on Steam. I'm not sure if it's going to be on Steam yet.
Yeah, it's not saying that. It's not. Everything I'm seeing is strictly PC and PS4. That's it. I mean that's it.
It would. I mean, if it's available on Steam, then you would be able to get a Steam box, and that would probably be the cheapest way that you can get.
I got a good laptop
to get to play the game.
I got a pretty decent laptop.
No, I don't think so.
God. This is going to probably be the biggest game ever created.
How about this, Dave? I'll throw you a bone. We'll go to Newegg together, and I'll help you build a PC.
No.
Are you all going to hold hands while you do it?
Exactly. That's why we're not going. Kibosh on that one. Good Lord. All right, Skungy. Well, I don't know. I no longer have any use for you.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Thank you, Skungy.
Get off the show. You're fired.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Talk to you next week.
You're so mean, Dave.
No, I'm not. I'm just angry. I'm just angry. There's a difference. I'm not mean. I'm slightly agitated.
Okay.
All right, guys, you're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. We'll be right back after these short commercial messages.
At Sweet Tarts, we love candy. The soft ones, the gummy ones, the little bites with big flavor. Not just any candy. The kind of candy that makes the world less bland with every extra tangy, sweet, and tart taste. Like our new Sweet Tarts Mini Gummy Bites. Try them, squish them, share them, love them. We do, because candy is what we do. It's our thing, our passion. A passion you can taste in every mini gummy. Follow your passion. Follow your tart. Sweet Tarts.
As it gets warmer outdoors, that means more cooking outdoors. You can go from grill to gourmet with a little help from the Home Depot. Our latest models have innovative new features to make grilling easier and more fun. And you'll find guaranteed low prices on one that's perfect for you. Visit the Home Depot and see an associate for details. Or go to HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Carl just used TrueCar to buy a used car in Philadelphia, and now he's feeling confident.
That building is where George Washington wrote the Constitution. Oh, there's the Liberty Bell, cracked when Benjamin Franklin rang it too hard. What?
He's so confident because he was able to get all the pricing information he needed from TrueCar. Carl then worked with a TrueCar certified dealer and received a nice discount off the list price.
Oh, look, the stadium where the Eagles play. World champs. Oh, boy.
When you're ready to buy a new or used car, visit TrueCar.com or download the TrueCar app.
Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
Friends, is your morning tea just not your cup of tea? Then try the tea blends of Viridian Tea Company. At Viridian Tea Company, they sell blends guaranteed to make you think outside the box. With such blends as My Enemy's Tears, Goth Librarian, Cyberpunk, and many more, your tea experience will be out of this world. Look for the blends at Tubby & Coo's Mid-City Bookshop, located at 631 North Carrollton, or on Etsy at Viridian Tea Company. Try Viridian Tea Company today. Your taste buds will thank you.
Tubby & Coo's Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby & Coo's Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby & Coo's is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby & Coo's Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby & Coo's Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
Kasha's Bazaar has an unconventional inventory for the discerning geek collector. Comic book related collectibles, vintage New Orleans items, militaria, and plenty for your mundane friends. Kasha's Bazaar, 5727 Jefferson Highway, the Unflea Market.
Now back to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
Take the whole thing about my glory.
From the tubbyandcoos.com studios, here's David and Brian.
Welcome back, New Orleans. You're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. This is Brian Held with
D-Squared.
And it's Christmas in July.
I feel so festive, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what that music means?
It means that if people call in right now at 260-1280, that's 504-260-1280, they can get a gift certificate to Tubby & Coo's.
Tubby & Coo's Mid-City Bookshop, which almost burnt down.
I know.
Holy crap, dude.
I know. It's crazy.
It was a crazy, wild weekend for nerds across the city. I mean, we had a great time. Well, you had a great time at Geek Fest.
At Geek Fest at the NOLA Public Library, thanks to
Randolph
Allen
yeah.
and all the organizers out there, the public library. We had a really good time. I got to meet Jason Carter from Babylon 5.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was super cool. And both he and his wife, Tara, are obsessively playing both Pokemon Go and Ingress.
And they're now locals.
Yeah.
Metairie, Louisiana?
Yeah, they've been local for a while.
I know, I'm just messing.
No.
I just wanted to say Metairie.
Oh, geez.
But no, Tubby & Coo's. So I went to Tubby & Coo's because Brian Keene was there signing for his new book, Pressure. And He was cool as heck, man. That dude was cool. He's aces in my book. So he's going to be coming on with his girlfriend.
And he waited just for me to show up, too.
He did. Actually, waited for Kimberly Richardson.
I know.
Not for your butt. Yeah. But, so no, the weird part was we had to sit outside to sign the books because Tubby and Coos almost burnt down at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But a friend of ours, mine, Dallas, he manages the Hi-Ho Lounge down on St. Bernard, where life is odd. And, dude, he was coming back at 4:30 in the morning, saw smoke in the back, called the fire department, and the fire department, which was only 3 blocks away, got there in like a minute and a half, put the fire out, saved the bookstore.
Saved it, yeah.
Saved it.
Yeah.
So, and she finally got her power on today, so they're opening again tomorrow.
I know.
It's been, great. Yeah, I know. It's
so
awesome. Call
in, win a gift certificate, and go to Tubby and Coos that just reopened.
Yes, 260-1280. All right, Brian, you know what we need to do?
What do we need to do?
I don't know. It was a question. Top Nerd News.
Top Nerd News, yeah.
And now, your top nerd news stories from around the world, brought to you by Kasha's Bazaar at 5727 Jefferson Highway. And now, your top nerd news stories.
So, big thing leading our top nerd news is the Ghost Heads documentary is on Netflix.
Yeah, what the hell is that? I don't know anything about it.
So I've only watched the trailer. I haven't actually watched it. It's on my list to watch this weekend. But it came out right as the new Ghostbusters movie was released.
Okay.
And it's a documentary about the fan groups and the fans who support the Ghostbusters over all the years since the original movies came out.
All right.
And Ghost Heads is the affectionate term that these superfans call themselves. And our very own Louisiana Ghostbusters are prominently featured in this documentary. Ben Longeley is in it. He's in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely it's like if you go by the Blu-ray release of Star Wars, the 9-disc set, on disc 9, there's a documentary about the 501st Legion, which is super cool. This is very similar to that, where it's featuring the fans and giving them a little something back. So,
and it's only available on Netflix?
It's only available on Netflix.
Dang it.
Dave, you need to get Netflix.
All right, so what is this other thing I'm hearing about on Netflix called Stranger Things?
Stranger Things, yeah. It's a series. It's 8 episodes, I believe.
I mean, everybody's gushing about it on the Facebook page.
Well, it just came out, and it's set in the 80s. It's got Winona Ryder in it.
Oh,
yeah. And
I want a rider.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm here all week. Try the wheel.
So, yeah, it's just this strange, trippy, psychedelic horror story type thing.
Yeah, they said it's kind of like a Spielberg-esque feel to it, like a little 80s, 90s vibe going on.
Yeah, no, that's also on my list to watch this weekend. And people at work, the water cooler conversation has been all week about this deal. So,
I mean, I'm gonna have to break down and get Netflix. They invited me back again because I keep ignoring them. I'm just like, Netflix, get behind me, Satan! I will not let thee into my house. But
no, you need to get.
I know I'm gonna have to because I gotta get Jessica Jones. I gotta get Daredevil. I gotta watch all this crap.
I know.
Otherwise, they're gonna take away my geek card.
I know.
All right.
What's that?
Brian, I got sad news to deliver to you.
Uh-oh. What?
Japan has made its last ever VCR.
Right.
Doff your hat, sir. The last VCR to come off the line came off Japan. So
it's like they were still producing those things?
I didn't even know they were still producing, but apparently they did not have a banner year this year.
Right.
They only sold like
750,000.
Yeah, so like $750,000. Who bought $750,000 VCRs? Like some poor kid in Cambodia watching, reruns of Charles in Charge on VHS?
No, you see what's happening now is there's these 80s hipsters, right? Who only want to watch movies in their original
VHS. Like
VHS.
It's vinyl?
Yeah, exactly.
I only like it in the analog form, man.
This is the new vinyl of video.
PVR and I sniff my farts and I watch VCR tapes only.
No, they're claiming that DVDs and Blu-rays are too cleaned up for the proper presentation of these original films.
Got to be crapping
I
me.
swear to God, it's in the article.
All right, well, I declare today Punch a Hipster Day. Punch a Hipster. If you see a bearded fella, or mother of God. Moving on, Mr. Hell.
Hey, so look, we got a Megabot update recently.
Megabot.
Yeah, so we haven't heard anything for a while because these guys have been nose to the grindstone.
Yeah, I think last time we heard Japan accepted the challenge, so we're going to have Japan and America fight with giant robots.
Right.
America.
So right now they're under a mutual NDA with the Japanese company that's planning for the duel. So they can't talk about the duel right now until both parties are ready. Everything's solidified. We can release details of it.
That makes sense,
right? They're planning the event. It takes a lot of consideration.
Is it gonna be like neutral soil somewhere?
Well, that's the other thing is. Trying to negotiate getting a multi-ton robot through customs of another company takes a lot of effort.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's see. They don't want to endanger the negotiations. They also don't want to give this Japanese company an edge by releasing too many details about what they're doing with the robot.
Oh, come on.
Well, it's...
Right. I can see that, but come on, it's going to be the inaugural robot combat match. I mean, just get it done so everybody can steal your ideas and make better robots.
Well, the company that's working on the tracks, they did release some pictures where that company bolted a seat to the track so they could go tearing around like some supercharged go-kart to test it out. So that sounded kind of cool. But the guy they've expanded their team. Remember when we talked and they were like,
yeah, we had them on the show for the Kickstarter,
right? And they were like, hey, look, there's a careers option on the page, but don't direct anybody there because we're not hiring. They've actually got an 11-person staff now. So
whoa.
I mean, yeah, they're doing a lot. So it's just a matter of just waiting it out. So they're still working, guys. Give them time.
Good news, everyone.
Guess what, Brian?
What?
Pokemon Go is still exploding.
People
are loving them some Pokemon.
They are, man.
The worst part?
Bad news, everyone.
What's that?
They have a dating app now.
Yes, they do.
It's called PokeDate.
Yeah.
That is very poor planning and poor branding. PokeDate.
I guess
it says first date's free. I mean, I don't know if it's a VD app. Got to catch them all. I'm just wondering. But hey, they got a PokeDate.
You got to get your best Charmander on for that
date. Oh, he's here all week.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so Audubon Go.
Right.
That's spelled Gawks for the uninitiated.
For the non-South Louisianians.
For the non-kunai.
Right.
So Audubon Zoo is doing this huge event Wednesday, August 3rd. It's basically once the thing closes, once the zoo closes,
right.
It's for 18 years and older. Admission's $10 a person, and actually the portions of the funds go to a conservation cause. Like for Team Red, it's the red-ruffed lemur. For Team Blue, it's the blue iguana. Sounds like a bar room. Team Yellow is the yellow-shouldered Amazons.
Cool.
That sounds like a rock group, man.
Yeah. It's trademarked
tonight,
right
opening
now.
only tonight at the Superdome Dome, the yellow-shouldered Amazons.
No, that's cool. But,
You'll buy the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
I understand that at Audubon Zoo, Audubon Park, those are all like really good Pokemon Go areas.
This is what they say. For the Audubon Zoo, it appears that several virtual creatures have taken up the Audubon Zoo as their new residents. Join us and our 30-plus stops and gym. So pretty much everything you could possibly need is at the zoo. They got the gym, they got 30 stops, and I'm sure they're going to be setting out lures and incenses.
That only works for you, for your character.
Oh, okay. You're saying I stink?
You need to do something, Dave. I wasn't going to say anything on the air.
How can you smell me through the glass? That's potent.
Yeah.
So what else we got?
While we're on Pokemon Go, did you know that Nintendo has broken stock market records thanks to Pokemon?
Dude, I mean, that's insane. I mean, if we'd have only known to invest in Pokemon or in Nintendo.
Their stock has jumped 70% since the launch of this.
Sweet Jesus.
Yes, but what's weird is that they don't have they only are tangentially associated with the release.
What's the name?
Niantic Labs.
Niantic Labs.
Yes.
So they're only like 20 or 30% invested in this company.
Right. It's other companies that are handling the app. So
I don't know. The smart money is that Nintendo is going to find a way to monetize this even more and to make better games. Somebody was putting out memes, just generating random stuff, and one was like, dude, give me a zombie, a Walking Dead, augmented reality app. But I'm like, you know what? That could really go bad quickly. It's like you're hunting zombies, and I guess you got to hit them with a gun or hit them with a spear, and what happens if you accidentally fling your phone at somebody? That sounds like something I'd do.
Yeah,
I'd just hurl my phone. Have backup phones.
You do that on general principle.
I do.
Let's see. Any other Pokemon Go news?
No. Well, the rare Pokemon, there's still 5 out there that are unaccounted for, Brian.
Interesting.
5. So where the hell are they? All right. So 3 of them are birdies.
Right. It's the birds that relate to the teams.
Yeah. So apparently those birds are nowhere in the game yet, except in the gyms, but they're not catchable. And then what's the big one? Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. Right.
So that was in the trailer, but no evidence of it. And then the final, the little Rush Limbaugh looking guy, Ditto. Mega Dittos? No, just Ditto. He looks like a little toot.
Like a blob.
Like a pink toot. He's a little cloud blobby thing. You just want to hug him. So nobody's found him yet. So there's 5 missing. So if you got to catch them all, they need to put them in the game.
Well, they're probably out there. You just haven't found them yet.
Well, what's the max level you can reach? Because the article was saying that maybe just somebody hasn't maxed out their levels yet.
Well, I don't know that the levels correspond with actually finding them. But I did read something earlier that some coder, he was just working on some kind of project type deal, and he dug into some of the app data for Pokemon Go, and was able to overlay it onto Google Maps to reveal the locations of the Pokemon, right?
Oh, really?
When you're in the app, you get some sort of indications as to where they're kind of around here, right? You got to walk around and find them. No, this tells you exactly where they are.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm getting that app.
And Niantic was send them cease and desist and everything. Yeah.
That's no fun.
Yeah, well.
I don't want to have to walk around half the damn city. Send me straight to my Pokemon.
Yeah. All right, are we good on Pokemon?
I think we're totally good on Pokemon. Yeah. I think we need to take a break.
Do we already?
Already. Wow. Well, we only got about another 20 minutes before we got to kick it over to the Z's. The Z's are playing tonight.
All right.
So we got another shortened show, but actually we got a little extra time. Is there something you wanted to talk about? We could always talk about it after the break, Brian.
We could. I'm just sad.
Why are you sad now?
Because we're not at San Diego Comic-Con, which is going on this weekend.
Way to end on a high note, Brian.
But we will be at MechaCon next weekend, guys. So come out and see us. We're going to have a table, and we should have some swag and all that good stuff.
Good segue.
There you go.
Well played. Look, you're learning the radio biz, Brian. All right, guys, stay tuned. You're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
This report is brought to you by Unbound.
Still seeing a bit of delay in Kenner on I-10 eastbound. We've got an accident off to the left shoulder near Loyola Drive. Traffic is still a bit slow near Carrollton coming into downtown from Metairie on the Riverbound Expressway. And we still have some delay on the upslope of the high-rise going out to New Orleans East. Also watch for ongoing work on North Rampart Street. Crews are putting in the new streetcar line. I'm Lisa Baquet. If you see traffic problems, call 504-620-1000.
When you sponsor through Unbound, you not only open the door to education for a young person, you empower a family to build a foundation of financial stability, empowerment, and respect. See your contribution grow into opportunity at unbound.org. This report is brought to you by Think It Up.
I'm meteorologist Bruce Katz in the Fox 8 Weather Center. Today for your Thursday, during the afternoon hours, we are expecting a few spotty storms. Some of those could be strong with high temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, rain coverage at 30%. Now tonight, any rain ends with lows warm and muggy, 78 to near 81. And for your Friday to wrap up the work week, about a 40% chance of rain, high of 95. From the Fox 8 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Bruce Katz with your Weather Authority forecast.
Hi, I'm Nick Jonas, and I'm here to tell you about Think It Up, a new initiative to activate student-powered, teacher-led learning projects. Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classrooms today? Join us at thinkitup.org.
I've never seen anything like it.
Such an incredible experience.
Biggest spectacle.
Really incredible.
All
our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
The great thing about being able to perform at the iHeartRadio Music Festival.
All different artists.
Diversity of the lineups.
It's like from country to pop.
Man, there is nothing like.
Score tickets before the lineup's released.
This show rocks the most people.
Download our free iHeartRadio app and enter keyword September in the search tab for a chance to win.
iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Listen for this year's lineup, Monday at 8 a.m.
The Home Depot is pouring more into paint. More washability, scrubability, and affordability. Introducing Glidden Diamond Paint and Primer starting at just $23.98 a gallon. That's up to $40 less than other paints claiming to do the same things. And it stands up to anything you throw at it, staying beautiful for up to 2,500 scrubs. We counted. Introducing Glidden Diamond Paint and Primer, starting at just $23.98 a gallon, exclusively at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only.
Tubby and Coos, Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton, just off Orleans and Carrollton. Books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. Find them on the web at tubbyandcoos.com and sign up for their geekly newsletter. Tubby and Coos, more than books.
If you enjoy books that are sensual, macabre, unusual, and filled with magic, then delve into the worlds of award-winning author and editor Kimberly B. Richardson. Her books, Tales from a Goth Librarian 1 and 2, The Decemberists, and Mabon Pomegranate will surely satisfy your craving for the strange and unusual. Her books are available through Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, as well as Dark Oak Press at darkoakpress.com. Have a cup of Earl Grey, turn the pages, and see what lurks within. Kasha's Bazaar has an unconventional inventory for the discerning geek collector. Comic book-related collectibles, vintage New Orleans items, militaria, and plenty for your mundane friends. Kasha's Bazaar, 5727 Jefferson Highway, the Unflea Market.
The Vaping Tiger at 2812 Athenia Parkway. 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. The Vaping Tiger has handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices. The Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway and vapingtiger.com.
My name is Optimus Prime, and you are listening to
Starscream here, and you are listening to The Week in Geek, Fox Sports, 1280 AM. Call me Lord.
Welcome back, New Orleans. You're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. This is Brian Held with
D squared. Waka waka. What the hell?
Does it always throw you off when I'm like so excited?
You're too chipper for me, and I can't deal with that. Does not compute.
So, hey, look, since we were on talking about SDCC, man, there's so much cool stuff. Guys, keep an eye on our Facebook page.
What is SDCC for the uninitiated?
San Diego.
You just rambling off all these. These
you're right.
Vegetable
acronyms.
Alphabet soups.
That's San Diego Comic-Con for the uninitiated, happening this weekend.
Hall H.
I know.
Hall H. What big stuff can we expect?
Well, I have a buddy of mine who's out there. He's been posting pictures from the show floor, which is absolutely incredible. There's a whole bunch of Batman, v Superman, kind of Suicide Squad costumes that you like from the production that are there behind glass cases. You can check that out.
Okay.
A whole bunch of Star Wars stuff that's out there. All the Rogue One, costumes that are out there. I believe he went and saw Star Trek Beyond. They did a preview last night, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
He-Man. Did you see the
No, sorry, I completely forgot. I don't know how this didn't get in Top Nerd News. What? Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Oh yeah, he's back.
My God, he's coming back into Rebels. And Timothy Zahn said he's going to be writing a new Thrawn book.
No, that's cool. No, because I understand that's the best out of the.
Holy God, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, that's good stuff, man.
All right,
I'm happy
sorry.
to hear it.
Continue.
No, it's fine. There's just, guys, keep an eye on our Facebook page all weekend long for more articles and stuff about San Diego Comic-Con coming out all weekend. There's just so much stuff.
Just like the Facebook page, facebook.com/The Week in Geek.
Yeah.
What else?
That's about all I got for San Diego right now.
All right. So you know what, Brian? We need to learn some new words.
Okay.
And now it's time for the word of the day.
Hell, you could say that 10,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough. It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time. Shake it back!
The word of the day.
I love it. Say it one more time. Shake it back!
The word of the day is brought to you by the Vaping Tiger. Find them on the web at vapingtiger.com. The word of the day.
All right, so we technically kind of got 2 words because
I can't believe you're going to read the second one.
I am going to read this second one. You know why? FCC be damned.
Oh, jeez.
No, really. No, but the first word is for our podcast listeners. So we have lots of stuff to give away for Christmas in July because we forgot to give away the gift card last show.
Yeah, right.
So we have an extra.
Yeah.
So this is for our podcast listeners. There's a word that I think we might have said, and I can't really put my finger on it. I don't exactly remember the word.
The what? Lethologica?
That's the word. I couldn't put my finger on it.
Right,
so if somebody could tell me what lethologica means on our Facebook page or Twitter at Twig Radio.
Yeah, just send us a message.
Send us a message. If you can tell me what lethologica means, we'll give you a gift card to Tubby and Goose.
There you go.
Also, we still have one floating around, 260-1280. But this is the word of the day.
Oh, God.
Imbulbulate.
I thought it was imbulbatate.
Imbulbatate. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at that. I'm all excited, Brian. Imbulbatate.
I don't even want to hear you define it.
But I'm sure it's happened to one of our listeners where you befilth your breeches.
Yeah, that's all you need to say right there. Don't go into any of these other definitions.
Yeah, I'm just so easily amused. All right, guys.
Because you're putting this word, you have imbulbated yourself on the show.
Imbulbatate.
Yeah, imbulbatated yourself.
My son imbulbatator. Tater tot. This week in Geek History.
This week in Geek History.
We're sending you back to the future.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
This week in Geek History is brought to you by Five Stones Media. Find them on the net at fivestonesmedia.com. This week in Geek History.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
All right, Brian.
All right. Out of the gate, one movie we all love. On July 18th, 1986, James Cameron's Alien sequel, Aliens, is released.
Nice.
Game
over, man.
I know.
Why don't you put her in charge?
I heard you say that when I put this in the show notes.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite quotes, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Hicks was no, that wasn't Hicks. Hicks was just, we just had a Facebook post about it. Oh, mother of pearl! They're doing a xenomorph anthology. Brian Keene's girlfriend is in that book.
Okay,
and that's why it was stuck in my head.
All right, cool.
So there we go. If you like a xenomorph, get that anthology.
All right, cool. Next item on my list, July 20th, 1969. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin become the first people on the moon aboard Apollo 11.
Did they moonwalk?
Or was it all a conspiracy?
Not my love.
Did it actually happen on a Hollywood soundstage?
It might have. I don't know. I mean, I've heard rumors.
Yeah.
But it's all just hearsay.
And guys, look, the mention of NASA here, we are actually trying to work on getting a NASA scientist to give us an update on the Juno mission. So we're trying to get them on the show.
I tell you what, they're really easy to communicate with.
Oh yeah, no, they're great.
We've had one on before, and it's so funny when we talk to some of the scientists because it's like, look, don't dumb it down for us. Use the big words, and you can almost hear an audible sigh of relief from the scientists, like, oh, thank God. Here's some big words.
Right.
All right, what's next?
Let's see. Oh, this one's really cool. July 20th, 2006. Hasbro releases the first ever 501st Legion Stormtrooper action figure at San Diego Comic-Con. It was a limited edition special release. And what's cool, when I saw this pop up in my Facebook feed, the founder of the Legion, Alvin Johnson, posted it. And I have one, right?
Get out, really?
Oh, yeah, I do. And so I went and grabbed it because there's a little feature in that there's a card, like a baseball card, in the behind the figure of a fake Legionnaire, right? But it's designed, it's got a little tab that you can actually pull it out and put your own Legion trading card in it so you can personalize it.
That's sneaky.
And I never noticed. I never knew that. So I went and verified it is actually there in the figure.
So did you put your card in yet?
I did not.
Don't damage the box, though, man.
It's sealed. It's in a plastic
don't
container.
touch it.
Yeah, no.
Don't touch it.
It's good. All right, next on my list, July 21st, 1954. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring is published.
Oh.
Yeah, very good. So,
God, what year was that again?
1954.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not that old.
No. What does that even mean?
But no, because he fought in World War I, right?
I believe he did, yes.
Yeah, so he had to wait till after World War II to write it?
Well,
for some reason, I thought it was written before World War II.
But he kicked it around for a long time, dude. I mean, there's all those notes that comprise.
When did he write
this.
the Silmarillion?
Well, he didn't.
His son put that together.
Right,
That's
exactly. But it's all from his notes, so... All right, what's next? July 22nd, 2011. Captain America, The First Avenger, starring Chris Evans, Hugo Weaving, and Samuel L. Jackson is released.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
America. Love that damn movie.
It's a fantastic movie,
It was.
All right.
Hey, you know what I'm watching over here, Brian?
What's that?
The Flash.
Are you?
CWC.com. CWC.com. They have the 1980s Flash.
Really?
For free, the whole season for
that's
free.
cool.
Yeah, I know. So I've been watching it during commercial breaks.
Oh, geez. This one's kind of interesting. On July 23rd, 1886, Gottlieb Daimler invents the car. He's a four-wheel vehicle based on
like Daimler Chrysler, like Daimler Cadillac, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, he based on a horse-drawn carriage. It had a massive 1.1 horsepower engine.
Nice,
and a 4-speed gearbox.
Yeah.
It had a maximum speed of 16 kilometers per hour.
Feel the power.
All right, some birthdays on the 18th. Kristen Bell. Also on the 18th, Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah.
The 19th, Benedict Cumberbatch. The 20th, Diana Rigg. She was in the Avengers. She was in James Bond. 22nd, Willem Dafoe. 23rd, Daniel Radcliffe. 24th, Linda Carter.
All right,
Wonder
guys.
Woman.
So check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/The Week in Geek. Send us some messages. Get free Tubby and Coo gift cards every Thursday at 6 o'clock. Till next time, keep your nerd flag raised high.
GFL.
This report is brought to you by Unbound.
Traffic is still slow in Kenner. Watch for an accident on the left shoulder on I-10 eastbound at Loyola Drive. And we still have some backup from Carrollton up toward the Crescent City connection on your way to the West Bank. We also have slowing on I-10 West from Orleans Avenue to the Claiborne flyover. Traffic is flowing much better now at the high rise, moving well heading out to New Orleans East. If you see traffic problems, call us, 504-620-1000. I'm Lisa Baque.